plays games with Jay.
Alright, Yasuhiro. You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right. Hey, you stole my line. You're all out here to get me, I'm sure of it. Oh no. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
How could the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Sorry. I was like, what? There's no doubt about it. This is a trap. Okay, he set it up so we suspect each other. I have something that proves it. What do I have? Group photo? Okay. Right? Because there's nothing else I can really scan except for the thing itself. Huh. Ah! Okay. It's not just you three. I have evidence too. What? You too? The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right? Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right, because in my picture... See, I'm the only one not in it. Hold on, I want to look at this picture for a sec. This is cute. I figured as much. In which case, Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it. Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence. This one too. It's just like I thought. Okay, donuts. A lot of donuts. Okay, Jack behind Byakuya. That's really funny. All right. So the secret in these pictures has been revealed. Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing. But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me. So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... Well, Monokuma's obviously not in there. The ones who got the photos is the commonality. In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included. And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how is that a hint? But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me? Is it because someone's face isn't shown? Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I like to double check something. Sure, no problem. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Wait, is Sakura like punching a fucking
Fish.
That's sick. Okay. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Okay. Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo. I'm still pissed about it. And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way. Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be fake. I'm sure of it. But you know, can we really be so sure? Huh? Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Okay. What is it gonna tell me to spell out amnesia? Okay. No, out of my way.
Amnesia! It's time for amnesia.
This is so exhilarating.
Dude, you don't even know half of it for the later games. Oh my god. I wish I was this easy.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it? Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if you expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story? Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. What do I got? Control room, interview DVD. Yeah, okay. Let's load that one. You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy? I promise you I haven't lost my memory.
Listen, the robot bear's one thing.
Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
I remember everything that happened. Remembering everything.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
I swear I didn't touch a single gorilla dick photo, alright?
I'm a little disappointed.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster. When you say all of us, I mean all of us, including you. You lie! I never did any kind of interview. No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you. What are you saying? I didn't imagine you would remember. It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each one of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that? And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously. Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at the school.
I mean, it's got a pool table. Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember such a thing. The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all? Doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane. How could I believe that? Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, because it's all true.
What? I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth... Oh, sorry. Ooh, I burp. If it was the
Sure,
truth...
got too much for lunch.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed, we only have one path in front of us.
We really... Yup, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt. And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories? How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all, a reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive? You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other? That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Okay.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of. But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school? Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Oh, the control room. Has to be here somewhere. Okay. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt that the mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but 16 people.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how they managed to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind. Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Because you suck. Because it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. That's the only way he could have survived. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
No, nuts! You got me!
Oh, wait, what are you trying to say? Everyone calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough, just as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was. Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head. No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto? All of the wounds covering her body, that's what really killed her. Well, hey, hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. I made it pretty clear those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her. Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago? What? What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all of those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know...
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on, I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying in the first place? Okay, make your argument. Interview. Okay.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me the I don't know, timesy-wimesy. Oh, you made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it. No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her and that should become clear. Okay, so it is the profile.
Oops, I turned the fish on.
Oh.
Mungie, Jay's cat, has a toy that's a fish, and I just stepped. You turn it off, or does it turn off by itself?
It turns off by itself, so
Okay.
we just have to deal with that.
I'll just move it up to the mic.
No, that's yeah, it's good. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely, actually, it's kind of refreshing. Oh, maybe it's because of all Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to the school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her. As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and her head wounds came after what she was already dead. Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her. Okay. But if that's what killed her, does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long? That's exactly what it means. Well, when we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else. The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start out with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. Makes an ass out of you. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. A true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh. Whoops. You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh, and what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
No.
Or the left hand?
No.
You're contradicting right hand with a right hand. Good job, Detective Mac.
Okay. Let me read the file again. No. I'm looking at the file. Wait. Oh, this is not the clue. It doesn't talk anything about the tattoo. It was the right hand.
Right foot. Well, you put your right foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your hips right in, and you shake your ass about. You shoot the wrong bullet at the exact same bullet. That's how you play the J.
Shut up. Oh, no.
You shoot the wrong thing, and then
I can't wait to be done with these for a while.
and then you freak out and you get a game over. That's how you play the J.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there was no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Tico, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym, watching Austin Power or something. I don't know.
It was Austin Powers, yeah. Do you not remember? Do you not have an alibi? Okay.
Okay, sure. It could have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh. No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me. Before anyone could say anything. The gloves are off! Kyoko was removing her gloves. Your hands! Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin. Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced. I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars. If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine? No. Not at all. I'm positive. Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is a true mastermind.
Hoo hoo hoo. This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I'd look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Yuck! Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope it didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me further into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukoto's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning. On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed, just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere? But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere? There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else. Okay, it's the fucking the biolab. There we go.
He was under the Cheerios all this time.
That's why I was eating all those Cheerios. Mukoto's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body and keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. The tarp. What makes me so sure that the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on the one corner of the tarp. Oh, it says biolab. Holy cow. How did you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there. So when the killer moved the bodies to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, put the coat on afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent. But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body is wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, we must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it? Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind? You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major it can't be overlooked. An inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about...
La la la, I can't hear you, la la la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him. I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab, could you be talking about...
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
Boo-hoo-hoo. What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What?
Boo-hoo-hoo. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister? What do you think just happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking like that. Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be The one area where the numbers just don't match up.
Ooh, a moment of truth. We'll do this next time.
Okay. How do I? Okay.
See ya.
See ya.